think it's you because you're technically editing by uploading it.
Oh.
Hey guys!
Hey guys, welcome back to Casual Commander. We are doing our live in-person stream.
Finally.
Of the Aetherdrift Precon Commanders. So I am pulling those up right now, and we'll do our normal, how we usually do our review, right? We'll look at the new cards, we'll look at the ratings. It's on our obviously very accurate scale. So I'm going to pull up our sheet. Unfortunately, I don't think we don't have a way right now to share the sheet.
I might fiddle with it while we're talking about things, and maybe we can find something we like.
Okay.
Because we could do if I get...
Did we miss a bunch of precons? Yeah, we sure did, dude.
Which precons did we miss?
Oh, you know what? I don't think Foundations had any. Is this true then? Is the last precons to come out frickin' Duskmorn?
No, that can't be.
It must be.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. We did Duskmorn, right?
We did Duskmorn. That was before we took our long break.
That makes sense, yeah. I don't honestly remember any of them from Duskmorn.
Holy crap, time flies.
Are there only 2 for this one as well?
There are only 2, so we can actually give them each the love they deserve.
Oh my god, when we have the 5 that we have to go through, we're just like, okay, this one is good.
Look at these cards, good cards.
Yeah, good card, light card.
What are the colors on this one? White, blue, black, wub. It's wub and gur.
Wub? Oh, I thought the name was Wub. And I was like, are you kidding me?
Wub and gur.
I wonder if you can get the new ones on Gatherer.
Probably.
Just give me a card that's new.
DRC. Sahili Radiant Creator.
Radiant. Oh, you can. Okay, so what I might do is zoom the fuck in. Sorry. Zoom the shit in.
Zoom the heck in. Oh, thank you, honey. Hi, Finn. Here's your shout out.
Hey, Finn, don't repeat the words that I say.
Oh, God forbid. Timid knock to moon's will. Does super zoom in on the cards?
I think so. And then maybe we can put them on screen and they'll be readable. Let's try it out. We can try it out live and we can keep we can keep talking. What handsome guys. Thanks, Evie.
February 2025, and this is DRC. I don't know why. Drive Commander?
Hi, Finn.
For everyone listening to the podcast, Finn is my son.
And he is talking to us.
He is.
Through Evie.
Yes. He's in our chat right now. All right.
Here we go. So what I could do...
Yeah, cover my head up. There it is.
See, I don't know.
You have to zoom in. No, that's not legible.
Yeah,
no.
I didn't think so.
We're trying to put the picture up, so what we'll just have to do is just when the time comes of us editing, we'll make Tim edit all the video to have the pictures in.
Which we did this to not have to do as much editing.
Well, you chose this life.
We also just...
Don't have to. I guess that's true. I guess we could just do whatever we want. It's our podcast.
We really can, and we make 0 money, so it really is...
What are you talking about? We make net negative money.
Okay, you're
so
right.
We're actually negative.
Owe money.
We owe money.
You're right.
Raw
Sorry
and
about
uncut
that.
is best. There we go. All right. That's what I like to hear. Just like my meat sweats.
Just cover yourself up for a minute. It's cool.
Just cover yourself up for a minute. Oh, just put the picture of the card as the whole screen, I guess. I guess if you're pretty quick about the window capture and you make it the whole screen, yeah, just do that.
Just do that? Okay.
Yeah, just make it the whole screen for a second while we read the card off.
Oh, that is not... Okay. So once I get it into place...
Yeah, just turn that window on and off. Yeah. That works.
That does work. Good idea, social media coordinator.
God, this is why Evie's the best.
Yeah.
Look at these fine... Ooh. Can you turn off my Turn off my header bar.
That's what I'm
Oh,
trying
cool.
to do.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, now we just get our arms. Okay, good enough. Hey, that looks good, actually. This is why Chris married me? Absolutely. You know,
Honestly, that's not bad.
I married a hottie body.
Hottie with a body.
With the brains to back it up.
So, like, I can just do this, like, pretty quick. That's not bad.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, okay.
You'll just have to pull the card.
Earning her social media coordinator job.
She's going to get so many smooches of payment today.
By Chris only.
No.
Oh.
Meat sweats.
What is it with you and meat sweats today?
Shut up.
Okay.
All right. Well, so we have 2 decks to review, and you already have the commander card up for one of them. So why don't we start with that one?
All right, I'm going to put it up on screen here. Chris, do you want to read it out?
I will. It is Saheeli, Radiant Creator. 1 green, blue, red for a 4/4 legendary human artificer. When you cast an artificer or artifact spell, you get an energy counter. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may pay 3 energy. When you do, create a token that's a copy of target permanent you control, except it's a 5/5 artifact creature in addition to its other types and as haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. Now,
Gonna hit 3.5k. Oh, a followers on
Yeah.
your. Oh, that's awesome. Her bookstagram.
her bookstagram.
Dude.
Tim, be careful.
She already. I was just gonna say she already like she more than lapped us.
She easily passed us. She used us.
Yeah,
That's what
she launched her career with us.
Oh my god. We were the rocket fuel to send her into the stratosphere.
We walked in our like hyper niche market so that she could run books.
And she's running. Yeah. Evie, I'm very proud of you for your Instagram that you've made. That's S'more Books, Please.
Yeah, s'more books, please.
Yes.
Is bookstagram like the term? Is that
Bookstagram. Yeah.
Is that like okay?
Yes.
I don't know if that's just us being old.
Yes.
Okay.
No, that's the term.
Okay, but we are also old.
Me, maybe. You're still youth.
You're only like 3 years older than me.
That's so many years.
Well, yeah, and it shows. But
You want to fight after this?
no,
That's right. I may be older, but I could kick your butt.
I can run faster.
I'll catch you.
I think if I get away from you in the first 10 feet, we've talked about this.
Yeah.
If I get away in the first 10 feet, I'm good.
I'll get to you.
Okay.
I'll get to you. All right, Tim. Obviously, I'm going to go ahead and put Saheeli as CEDH because this is literally the exact same card as what's his name? Mishra, which we horrifically did a bad job assessing.
Yeah.
So I think it's only fair that we give her C Mithra DH.
We can workshop the
Mithra EDH.
CED Mithra EDH.
Mithra EDH.
Yeah, I like the sentiment because yeah, you're right. Like we completely boned that.
We screwed up Mithra.
I feel like we've done this a couple of times.
Probably, but this one is literally just an energy version of Mithra.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her back up on screen just so like everyone can see her again. But
that's fine. It's literally
she's crazy.
She's very for an energy deck that obviously is energy is going to be very artifact themed. This is a great. Can you get rid of the chat though? Like move chat off to the side, maybe.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I guess I could do.
Just move everything. Move the webcam all the way to the top, like the very top.
This?
No, the screen share. Move the screen share all the way to the top.
Oh, like put it over everything.
Yeah, put it over everything.
Okay, yeah, I can do that.
That way there's no question. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. So, like, Mishra is just... Did I say Mishra? I said Mithra. Mishra. We screwed up Mishra, so this is CEDH.
Who's Mithra?
Isn't that... I'm thinking Mithara. Mithra? I know there's a Mithra.
There's a Mithra somewhere, right?
Like, I gotta Google what Mithra is.
I'm bringing this back.
It's Mithrandir, I guess.
Gandalf.
Yeah, Gandalf.
Mithrandir.
I don't think there is an actual Mithra. It's an ancient Iranian deity associated with light, justice, and the sun.
Oh,
I'll be real with you. I wouldn't have known that.
Yeah, Mithra.
Mithra.
But yeah, Mishra.
Okay. And also, for anyone who is listening right now or watching right now, you can always see our rankings for all the precons we've done in the past. A link to this is actually on our webpage, www.casualcommanderpodcast.com.
Yeah. Along with a link to all our other socials, much like our Facebook page and Twitch
and Discord.
And Discord.
And merch, please.
And merch, please.
Merch, please.
It can't just be Chris giving out freebies, too, for the 12 days of giveaway.
I think most of those... Did you send the deck box out?
No.
All right. Did you send the sleeves out?
No.
Okay. 10 of the 12 giveaways are done.
Well, and one came back, which is not our fault.
I think that was last year's that we didn't send out.
That was last year?
I think that was last year's we didn't send out.
Oh, we're really bad at this.
Well, granted, the person did not give us his address until this year.
Yeah, and them bringing it back, I don't think is our fault. I don't really know why it came back, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's on you.
What?
Yeah,
okay.
it's entirely your fault.
Look, you can blame me for the deck box and the sleeves.
Your social media coordinator is yelling at you right now.
Is she?
Yeah, she very much is.
Well, maybe if someone hadn't, left us for Bookstagram.
Woo! You making her do all the work?
Yeah.
I did the shipping last time. I've done the shipping.
Yeah, but you guys are married, so what's yours is hers.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Yeah, exactly.
What's mine is hers, and what's hers is hers.
Exactly.
That's how it works. You're married now. You know what it's like.
Yeah, the old ball and chain, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, can we talk about Magic? There it is.
Okay, fine. All right. So obviously she's very, very... I think in an energy deck, she's going to be very strong,
really good,
right?
yeah.
Obviously, she literally creates an artifact. Oh, it's when you cast an artifact spell. So it's not created... Okay, so you still have to be able to cast the artifacts, right? Mishra is just... You just get it.
Yeah.
So you still have to have the energy. So she's slightly less valuable than Mishra. But there's tons of cards now. There's the energy Hydra that we'll talk about. They have been pumping so much into energy recently.
Yeah.
That for an energy commander in the right colors, she's really freaking good.
I think my only problem right now is that all energy suffers from... They've been putting out a lot, but it's still not a huge, like type. And I feel like most people are probably going to be building the same deck, right? Like, this one is green, red, blue. So, there's a little bit of difference between that and the other precons. But, I don't know. There's going to be a lot of overlap. I feel like if you just want the best energy cards, and that's fine.
It's a start. It's like mill, right? Like, there's a good mill deck. It's just they're all the same.
Yeah, that's fair. It's Brewback.
Did you just admit mill is good?
No, I'm saying there's one mill deck.
That's
a mill deck.
That's
a deck.
I almost gotcha.
Yeah, maybe.
So, in terms... I mean, we've had 2 energy precons, in the last year. There was a set, I think Modern Horizons 3, that had a ton of energy in it.
Yeah, and I think it also had a precon as well. There were 2 energy precons, right now. It was the Fallout, and then... What's up, fellas? Hey, Kip.
Hey, Kip.
It was the Fallout deck, and then it was, I think, Modern Horizons, right? Those were the 2 energy, right in a row?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kip, that's Dylan.
Dude, I can't do this anymore. I don't know his actual name now. He keeps
Good night,
changing
Finn. Love you.
Good night, Finn. Love you too.
Listen, Jacob Jason Dylan.
Was it Jacob or Jason? Now I don't even remember.
Pretty sure it's Jacob.
Okay. I can't trust that. You were pretty sure last time and we're wrong.
I'm always wrong.
Yeah.
Just say a name and he'll respond.
Yeah, that's true, honestly. We need to work on his self-esteem.
Chris has all the names down. Thank you, Jacob Jason Dylan. Okay, all right. Let's continue on with the actual Magic conversation. The alt commander for the deck... I never actually said the deck name. Living Energy is the first deck we're doing.
Can we start rating the deck names?
No, they're all stupid puns.
Some of them are good. There were a couple that were good.
Oh, you're... What, Endless Punishment?
No.
Mr. Metal?
No, there were some that were good.
Squirreled Away?
That one's not bad.
Graveyard Overdrive, Tricky Terrain, Creative Energy.
Yeah, this one's just it's blank energy whenever they have energy.
Quick Draw. Science.
That one's good. I like that.
Hail Kaiser.
That one's not bad.
Deep Clue Sea.
That one was good.
That
Yeah.
was pretty good. Ahoy Mateys. Veloci Ramp Tour.
That's also good.
God. Planeswalker Party. Eldrazi Unbound. Those are boring. Tinker Time.
Okay, alright.
Corrupt. Holy crap, we've reviewed a lot of decks.
Oh, no. This has been a large chunk of our life.
It really
You ever
has.
feel like you wasted it?
No, I don't. I'm glad we.
Aw.
We're going on 4 years on
yeah,
this, right?
That's so
Actually,
cute.
we're getting into year 5 of this podcast
Oh, my God.
because we started in 2021.
That's
So
right. It was
1,
May
2, 3,
2021.
4. We're starting year 5 in May. What are we gonna do for our 4-year anniversary? We have talked about Magic for about 2 seconds of this episode.
We really have. Oh, but now I feel old again.
Yeah, well, whatever. Get used to
All
it.
right, who's the alternate commander?
Alternate commander is where is she? Pia Nalar, Chief Mechanic.
Okay.
Comma. Yep. 2 A's.
Nalar. There we go.
Chief Mechanic. All right, blast that up there. You want to read this one? Or you want me to?
Sure, I can read it. I'm a smart boy who can read.
Can't you just hide window capture? Why do you got to drag it?
Oh, yeah, I guess I can.
Oh my god, you're a
Oh,
numbskull.
my God, you can.
You're a numbskull.
You're a numbskull. Shut up.
Chris, can't you see?
Pia Nalar, Chief Mechanic, green, blue, red for a 2/4 human artificer. Whenever one or more artifact creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, you get 2 energy counters. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 1 or more energy. If you do, create NXX colorless vehicle artifact token. Artifact token named Nalar Aetherdrift with flying and crew 2, where X is the amount of energy spent this way.
This seems just like a different take on Saheeli, right? Like it does the exact same thing. It gets you energy, and then you can spend energy to create a creature, a vehicle.
It's just
right?
hers as a combat damage trigger.
Hers is a combat damage trigger,
Yeah.
but it's still an outlet.
Yeah, that's
If
fair.
you have enough energy, you can put on a ton of like tokens on this vehicle. The nice part is it's not a legendary vehicle, so you can make a whole bunch of them.
That's true. But it's always crew 2, which I think is actually really cool, right? Like it's an XX, but it's crew 2.
Yeah.
So you could have a 50-50 for crew 2.
I mean, the premise is she's a 2/4, so she can crew
Her own
whatever vehicle she makes, she can crew it, right? And there's a lot of things, like there's probably in this deck, there potentially could be a lot of things that make pilots.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to put her back up there. Oh, look, it didn't work. Why is it?
Did you break?
Dude, I'm telling you, Streamlabs just like...
It hates you.
It does hate me. Okay, I guess I can't put her back up, but...
Did you, like, close the window?
I didn't think I did. Did I minimize it somehow?
Oh, you can't minimize. You gotta switch back and forth.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Whoopsies. Figured it out. Okay, anyway. I think she's fun. Like, she is... I don't know if she's better than Saheeli, but I think she's more fun, in my opinion, than Saheeli.
Yeah. I think I agree with that.
Yeah.
Jacob Jason Dillon said that there is a new artifact that has 2 tap, crew, or saddle.
Oh.
So, okay.
So, like, the artifact itself has... Like, you
Cruise.
tap it to crew things?
I guess,
That's
yeah.
interesting. That's like an autopilot.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
cool.
kind of neat. An autopilot is a
Is
good
it
way to
called,
think
like,
about that.
autopilot or something?
Probably.
Got some flyaways on the hair.
It's okay. I have been sitting here looking my hair in the camera the whole time.
It's...
I have to get used to this.
I didn't realize how, like, vain I was until we started streaming, and I'm the only thing I look at.
Oh, I'm so ugly.
I'm like a fucking parrot. Like...
Put Tim in front of a mirror, he'll never leave. Pay 2 mana, tap a crew vehicle. That's kind of nice.
That's not bad at all.
That would be a good include in this.
Yeah.
So, in terms of her, though, what would you rate her, Tim?
I think she's good. Because she's a combat damage trigger, I feel like she's in between a 7 and... was this from Eldraine?
I'm going to say this is a 7.
Okay.
Because she maxes out at 6 energy each turn.
She gives you 6 energy.
She maxes at creating 6 energy a turn.
That's fair.
Right? So, I mean, granted, to be able to make a 6/6 creature every turn...
That's not bad.
Is not bad, but it still has to be crewed.
And she can only crew one of them, sure.
Yeah.
So, like, that makes sense, but...
So I mean, she's fun. Don't get me wrong. She's definitely fun, but I do think Saheeli is way better.
Yeah, I agree with that.
You know. All right, moving on. New cards. Let me try to find those.
I was gonna say it might take too long for me to look for like all of the ones you say,
It's
so
fine,
we'll
I'll
probably
bring 'em
just
up.
read them.
Yeah. New cards. do.
Actually, I mean, it might not take that long if you're just telling me the cards. And I can prep them on beforehand.
Is this in it?
I do think Nissa was one of them, wasn't she?
I think so. I'm trying to find where all the new cards are.
When we first started doing this, I feel like it's hit or miss. Like, there's been one website that I've always used that like had them, and then sometimes I just can't find it.
Yeah, it's whoever decides to write the article, right?
Yeah, that's fair.
All right. So I got them here. I mean, we might as well just talk about Nissa, right? Which is one of the new cards. Nissa World Soul Speaker.
So, you want to read her out while I'm pulling it up?
Yep. So 3 and a green for a 3/3 legendary elf druid. She has landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, you get 2 energy, and you may pay 8 energy rather than pay the mana cost for permanent spells you cast. If there's one thing I know about Magic, alternate casting costs are really, 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 really good.
Yeah.
So like when Joda came out, right? The one that was like, pay Wooburg to cast a creature.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that deck is broken. Like, it's easily broken.
Yeah.
Right? And with how much energy generation and landfall, so she's green, so you're getting like 9 lands a turn.
Yeah.
Right? The amount of energy you could potentially create with this card is crazy to me. Especially if you play like Awaken the Woods or Sylvan Reclamation or anything that's going to let you dump a ton of lands on the battlefield.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously have to have your landfall pieces in place that let you play those extra lands. But like you said, it's green. That's not going to take a lot. Throw in a counter doubler, right? Like your Vorinclex or something.
Vorinclex, Doubling Season, anything.
Yeah, so it's honestly, it's kind of broken. If you have one Doubling Season and like an exploration, like
that's
you could
8
get
energy a turn. You cast something for free every turn.
Every single turn, as long as you have the lands to do it. But like, you're in green, you're probably gonna have the lands to do it.
Yeah.
And frankly, like, I don't know, she could be an interesting like mono green energy commander that is also probably just Eldrazi. She's probably just gonna devolve into that.
Probably. I mean, it's green. I guess it's green. God, Eldrazi landfall. Ugh.
I mean,
I'd switched my Eldrazi deck to blue, Tim, so you might as well go green.
Oh, like counter it.
Yeah.
I don't think I would switch it to my Eldrazi deck is technically Wooburg.
Oh, that's true. I forgot you switched it out with Zula deck.
Yeah.
Zula deck?
No, that you're thinking Ulalek.
Ulalek.
Is that
Zulek? I don't remember his name.
No, there's 2, right? There were 2 Eldrazi ones that came out.
One of them was monocolor. I think one that's Cascade is colorless.
Yes, I think Ulalek is the Wooburg, and what does he do?
He just lets you make a copy if you pay 2 more.
I think you're right.
Pretty straightforward, kind of boring.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, thought about it. You thought about doing the mono green energy Eldrazi? Energidrazi?
There you go. Why aren't we making precons?
We should do that, man.
At least the name them. We should email Wizards. Energidrazi.
At least the names, yeah. Like maybe not the decks themselves. That we'd get unhinged real quick.
Absolutely. Another great card that goes well into this deck, one of the new cards, is Rampaging Aetherhood, which in general is just a good card. It's 4 and a green for a 4/4 Snake Hydra with Trample War 2, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you get an amount of energy equal to this creature's power. Then, you may pay 1 or more energy. If you do, put that many +1/+1 counters on this creature.
That's really good.
So it just cycles itself, right?
Yeah, like
it's just going to exponentially grow. You figure out a way to give it, you like pump it up at the beginning of your upkeep, right? You keep some mana untapped. You give it a bunch of instants. You get a whole bunch of energy.
He's exponential. It's exponential.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, as long as he stays on the field, but
he's got Ward 2, so he's got some degree of protection. It's not a lot.
Ward 2, I feel like, is just that's an extra cast. Like
Ward 2 is not the end of the world. Right?
Yeah, no, you can take care of Ward 2.
Yeah, but still, it's something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he's gonna pump out so much energy that it's just bonkers what he's gonna be able to do.
And you just get it for free too. Like you don't have to
Absolutely.
do anything. That's crazy. Energy counters are player based, right? Like you have
those counters.
Yeah, so there's not I don't even think you can interact with them, right?
There is a card. It's like one card that's like target player loses all counters or something like. I forget what the name of the card is.
Sure, target player. That's fair.
Exactly.
And then like technically the only other interaction is proliferate, but like no one's going to be doing that.
Why would you proliferate your
opponent?
Your
Exactly.
opponent's
Yeah.
cards? Right.
But like in terms of interaction, that is one.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, what else do we got here? I mean, obviously, there's a ton of artifacts that are being created for this. Let me see if there's any.
Is that one that Kip was talking about in this deck? No, that was a crew. Never mind.
Yeah, that was. I don't know if that was in this deck. We can get there if we could when we get there. There's Pima Trailblazer, whatever. It's fine. Stride Hanger Automaton. Get this in Brea. It's a 3-mana. I'll just read this one. You have to.
Okay. I don't even have to spell that.
1/4 artifact creature construct. Thopters you control get +1/+1. If one or more artifact tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus an additional 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying are created instead.
So every time
you got an artifact for squirrels now. You got a squirrel fact.
Oh my god.
Squirrel fact.
The problem with squirrels in general, specifically Chatterfang, is any generation is good in Chatterfang.
Yeah, any generation is good in this.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Well, it does say token. So basically, anytime you make a token, you also get a Thopter with it.
Yeah, but like Brea only is going to be making Thopter tokens.
If you haven't already slammed that purchase button,
I didn't know about it till right now.
Well, buy it. Buy it up. Done. Sold.
Sold to Brea.
Sold to Brea.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yes. That one's fine. I'm just kind of looking through like the random cards at this point. We talked about the Hydra. Territorial Aetherkite is fine. It's like a board wipe based on energy.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Read that out.
Territorial Aetherkite.
Yeah.
4 red for a 6/5 cat dragon.
Classic.
With flying haste, and when this creature enters, you get 2 energy. Then you may pay 1 or more energy. When you do, this creature deals that much damage to each other creature.
Okay.
So it's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
It's good. It's a good way to board wipe if you have a bunch of energy and nothing to do with it.
And it's a cat dragon.
And it's a cat dragon. So...
Do you like cat dragons?
I like cat dogs.
What about cat dragons, though?
Whatever. Cats are cats.
But how do you feel about dragons?
Why?
Just asking.
Dragons are cool.
Dragon D's nuts!
Okay.
How did you not? Did
know
you
where
know,
you
or
were
did you
going
just
with
set me
that.
up on
I
purpose?
set you up on purpose to be an idiot.
Yeah, that worked. I feel like you don't need to set me up for me to be an idiot.
That's true. Oh, this one's good. I do like this one. This is a new artifact, and this will be the last one we talk about. That's new cards. Etheric Amplifier. 3 mana for an artifact. Tap, add 1 mana of any color, so it's a rock. 4 and a tap, choose 1, activate only as a sorcery. Double the number of each kind of counter on target permanent, or double the number of each kind of counter you have. So here's your energy doubler.
Yeah,
That's really good. Also, poison doubler. We probably don't want to play this if you're playing... If you have poison counters on yourself, you probably don't want to be tapping this bad boy.
Oh, I get... Yeah, it's on you. Yeah. Okay.
It's that you have.
Yep. Yeah, that is...
If someone's hitting you with a poison, don't tap this for that.
You don't kill me. I kill me.
What a power move.
Yeah, right.
I have 5 poison. Nah, it's 10 now.
Yeah.
I want to go home.
This game has been going on for 10 hours.
I need to go home.
I want to go home.
But in general, though, like the fact that it's a doubling cube for counters, right? And that's really cool for 3 mana. Of a new rock, that's actually a pretty darn good rock.
Yeah, I feel like, except for the poison counters,
that's a one-off.
in that niche scenario, it's just always good then.
Exactly. Also, directly countered by Solemnity. So 2 niche counters.
It's true. Is Solemnity players can't get?
Players too.
Okay.
Yeah. The only thing that's not Solemnity is Planeswalkers for some reason.
Oh, because it says players specifically get counters.
Well, no, it's like players, creatures, anything can't get counters.
Except for Planeswalkers.
It's like players, creatures, enchantments, and artifacts can't get counters. They left out Planeswalkers.
They probably were like, okay, we don't need to do everything.
Whatever. All right. Overall, what do you think? I'm
leaning 7, but I could be convinced for Eldraine.
I say Eldraine.
Okay.
With regard to energy.
Oh, well,
right.
Yeah.
Was this from Eldraine? I just think the new cards, like, for the new stuff, the new stuff. I just really feel like the new cards in this deck are just, for an energy deck, just incredible.
Yeah.
Between the Hydra, Nissa, your Thopter card, right? There's just there's a couple that are fine, but like the energy cards that are valuable in this deck are really strong for energy.
Yeah, I think it's really good. It's a fun, like, color combo. I feel like every time we see energy, it's white, blue, red. And to swap the white out for green, I mean, that's one small swap, but I think it's still fun. Green energy seems good.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Green energy is good.
Yeah, so, Zane's just agreeing. This is the first time they made energy with green. Energy Precon with green.
Yeah.
Which is, Where have you been? We talked about that, Ryan.
Yeah, Zane. Green was so strong in Standard that it had banned cards. Like, green energy did.
Oh my god.
Again? Why'd she wake up?
Put her to bed, dude. Okay,
Yeah.
This is in the recording. We should probably move on.
Yeah.
All right, new cards, or reprints, creature reprints. And I'll be honest with you, like, looking through the reprints, there's nothing here that really catches my eye in terms of, like, super good value. But obviously, they're all good cards.
Yeah.
The one that definitely catches my eye is Elder Gargaroth. And attune with the Aether, yeah. 3 green for a 6/6 beast. Vigilance, reach, trample. Whenever this creature attacks or blocks, choose 1. Create a beast creature token. You gain 3 life. Draw a card. I don't know why this... I guess that's in here to make a copy of it. Because that's actually, like, it's really good.
Yeah.
Right? Like, Elder Gargoth is a good card. I forget what set that came from. I remember it. It was in our list. Core set 2021. I remember that card being very popular and very good.
Yeah.
Like, that was a limited, just you win if you drew it.
Yeah, sure.
Right. And so I guess that's kind of there as, like, a target for Saheeli. Maybe they just want to reprint it.
Yeah, maybe.
Right. I don't think one card really drives wanting to buy the deck.
At least not from a creature perspective.
Exactly. I mean, there's decent size in here.
Some cool new art.
Yeah, he's getting new art. Got to make him look... That's kind of weird looking, actually. It's like anime art. Maybe that's just the one that MTG Goldfish decided to put up.
Yeah,
Combustible Gear Hulk is in here. I feel like all the Gear Hulks have just been absolutely wrecked in prices.
Honestly, I didn't even know Combustible Gear Hulk was a card.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, Scarab God's in here.
How is
How'd I miss
Scarab
that?
Guard? What?
How'd I miss
You're in
him?
the wrong one. He's black.
You're right. I'm back up to Eternal Might. I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I was like,
Wait, tell me I haven't... Okay. I was, like, very confused. What is this card?
This is the only thing we're going to miss about editing is all of our
mess
stupid,
ups.
Yeah, our stupid little things.
Duplicant is in here. Aethertide Whale is fun. That's a huge energy card. I mean, that's literally... It's a way to get... As long as you have the mana and you have a way to pay the mana, Aethertide Whale can be an infinite energy cast, right?
Yeah.
Kind of works with Nissa. You figure out a way for Aethertide Whale to give you 2 extra energy.
Yeah.
You now have infinite energy, basically.
I mean, just one doubling season.
Sure.
Yeah.
And what can you do with infinite energy? Don't know. We'll figure it out.
You can cast your hand.
Oh, that's true.
With Nissa.
With Nissa.
Yeah. So if you have a way to like keep filling your hand, that's not bad.
Yeah. I'm gonna say reprints for an energy deck. Obviously, this is a 7.
You think 7?
I think it's a low 7.
Okay. I'm fine with that. I probably wouldn't push it anyway, but it definitely on the low end.
Yeah, it's a low 7.
Yeah.
There definitely are, like in the red and blue, for energy, there's some pretty darn good energy cards.
Sure.
They're kind of robbed a little bit by not having the white, but I'm okay with that in this particular case. Yeah, barely a low 7. That's exactly right. Like, because of, like, Gargoth, because of Triplicate Titan, like, a couple cards really carry the weight of it.
And I also feel like there's just not a lot of, like, even monetary value of, like, reprints that, like, fit the set is one thing, but, like, reprints that they throw in there that just kind of drive up wanting to get something to maybe pick apart is another. Yeah. So, yeah.
Like, if they're putting Sad Robot in this deck, they're kind of running out of ideas.
I mean, they put Sad Robot, I feel like, in most of them, don't? Do they not? Okay. He's a common one.
Yeah. If you want a good way to tell, like, if a deck they gave up on, if Sad Robot and Burnished Heart are in it.
Oh, Burnished Heart, absolutely, yeah. Is that in here?
No, Burnished Heart. Luckily, Burnished Heart's not in here. They made 2 decks. I really hope they wouldn't have given up on them.
Well, kind of seems like they did.
All right. Planeswalkers. There's only one. Whatever. It's Saheeli. Wow. Good take. All right. Let's get into spells. So this deck has 11 instants and sorceries. It really doesn't have many.
Which is interesting for... What's the name of green, red, blue?
Bant.
No, Bant's white, blue, green. Teamer?
Teamer. Thank you. Teamer.
Yeah. That's interesting for Teamer.
I mean, it's an energy deck, right? What are we gonna do? You know, there's not a lot of sorceries for energy, and they have them here.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Is there anything that, like... I mean, there could be spells that, like, double tokens and stuff like that. Especially in green, they have that a lot.
There really aren't, honestly.
Like, or not,
most...
I said double tokens. I meant double counters.
Honestly, not really.
I guess maybe most of them are, like, just +1/+1 counters.
Yeah, a lot of them... I mean, like, surprisingly, they put a decent amount of counter spell in here. Which is really interesting.
I mean, I feel like an energy deck, you kind of need something to, like... Most of these things are going to be you've got 3 cards that you really want to protect, right?
You got to protect your energy.
Yeah.
You got to protect your energy.
Okay. I don't know what bit you're doing, but...
Listen, we all know the country operates based on our energy grid. And if we get rid of our energy, it's game over.
I don't want to talk about our country right now.
That's fair. Arcane Denial, Reality Shift, Chaos Warp, Disallow, Blasphemous Act. It's got a lot of, like, targeted removal or counter spells, which for a precon
that's not bad.
I mean, it's a lot that they put in for a precon.
Yeah.
Right? Normally you'll get, like, 2.
Yeah.
You'll get, like, a Blasphemous Act and cancel. Like, they'll give you the crappy one.
Oh, yeah, right? They do. They always give you Blasphemous Act, which
I'm fine with.
I mean, it's a good card,
it's
right?
Good removal.
And it's cheap, right? Like they love a cheap removal card.
Exactly.
And sorry, by cheap I mean cost, not mana.
I mean, that's the most expensive one in the box.
Is it really?
Yeah. It's like a Soul Ring. It's one of those that everyone has one in every red deck.
So, well, I guess that's fair.
And
but
they only print it in Commander decks.
I guess that's true, yeah.
So the supply is based on the Commanders.
That's true. Okay. You got me.
I would say I would give this one a low 7 again.
Yeah.
For the reason being, I like to see that they're putting some play to allow for, like, opponent interaction.
Yeah, there's more interaction than I feel like we normally see.
Yes. Right.
But it's not the best interaction. It's not, you know.
Sure. It's
Do
not
they even have like Beast Within or?
No, they don't really have any targeted removal.
Yeah.
They have Chain Reaction.
I don't even know what that does.
Is that a reprint? That's super reprinted. Chain Reaction does X damage to each creature, where X is the number of creatures on the battlefield.
Oh, okay.
So a very good card in
Yeah.
this deck, right? If you're gonna have a ton of artifacts, just it's a board wipe.
Yeah.
But if you're ahead on creatures, why would I cast this?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is good if like your opponent's high on creatures and you're like, haha, they all kill each other.
Now no one has fun.
Anyway, all right, I would say a low 7.
Yeah, I think so.
All right, artifacts. Let's get into it. Soul Ring,
Classic.
This is a good reprint. Retrofitter Foundry.
Okay.
You want to pull that one up?
Yeah.
This hasn't been reprinted since I think it's Commander 2018 was the last time this was printed.
Okay, that's not bad.
And that was $8 at the time. It's currently $8. So, 1 mana for an artifact. 3, untap it. 2 tap, create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token. 1 tap, sacrifice a servo, create a 1/1 colorless flyer Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Tap it, sack a Thopter, create a 4/4 colorless construct artifact creature token. You get a ton of mana. It's a great way to just make some stuff, right?
That's true.
All right, so you can just boop, 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 make a ton of 4/4s pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's not bad at all.
Obviously, Soul Ring is in this. Arcane Signet is in this. Lightning Greaves. Oh, Lightning Greaves. That's a good
not bad,
include.
yeah.
I'll take Lightning Greaves in this.
I like Lightning Greaves.
Yeah.
Panharmonicon,
There
is
is
that
a Panharmonicon in
classic?
here, which is really, really good for any doubling effects,
Yep.
especially with Saheeli.
And Nissa, right? Landfall?
Yep. Very, very good for Nissa. Very
Yeah.
good for any kind of enter the battlefield effects.
So, and we were just talking, like, you get a doubler of any kind, and Nissa's gonna give you
Just go crazy.
a card every turn.
Pretty much a free cast.
There you go.
Cultivator's Caravan? Oh, okay, it's a rock. It's a vehicle rock.
It's a vehicle rock.
This is one of the... Okay, so this is a new card. I did miss this card.
Okay.
For one of the new ones. I just want to read it out because I think it's really, really fun. And that is Aetherflux Conduit. 6 mana for an artifact. Whenever you cast a spell, you get an amount of energy equal to the amount of mana spent to cast that spell. Tap, pay 50 energy. Draw 7 cards. You may cast any number of spells from your hand without paying their mana cost. So it's Aetherflux Reservoir, but for energy.
Well, no, doesn't Aetherflux Reservoir kill somebody?
It does, but it's the same idea. It's an Aetherflux.
Oh, sure,
It's
yeah.
one of those, like, I'm gonna really build up and then just explode.
Yeah, sure,
Right.
sure.
So it's not the sniper tower, but it's
not,
now
yeah.
it's gonna rain a lot tower.
I like this because this feels less like an automatic, like when Aetherflux Reservoir hits the table on any life gain deck, it's like a Mexican standoff. Everyone's just like, who's gonna pull the trigger first, and then just get popped.
It's getting sniped.
Who's getting sniped, and then everyone piles on the player who has Aetherflux Reservoir. So
Sounds
like
right.
this feels less like that. Like you don't want it to go off, but I don't feel like the game is now on hold.
The downside to this one is being that it's energy. There's really no way. There's no way to stop it, right? With Aetherflux Reservoir, you can hurt your opponent so their life doesn't go up.
Sure.
Right, but most of the time people are playing Aetherflux Reservoir with like an infinite combo.
Yeah, or they already have above 50 health.
Yeah.
And it's like, you come at me, I kill you.
Exactly. Right. But Aetherflux Conduit, like, when you get an energy, there's no way for your opponent to get rid of your energy. You know what I mean? So
True,
there's no opponent balancing this.
Yeah.
And Ryan, it's not that hard to get to 50 energy, especially in this deck.
Oh, yeah. When
Right.
you have that Hydra on the board,
You're
it's
getting
like
25
4
energy a
turns.
turn.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Right? So I think this is a really good card, especially if you're planning on casting it and you're looking forward to casting it. It's a free Omniscience.
Yeah.
It's a really good card, which is another one of the reasons why I said, this is Eldraine. I did forget this card was here. I'm glad we talked about it.
No, that's fair. I think that's a really good card.
Yeah. Any other artifacts or enchantments that really... I mean, it's the pretty typical... I mean, Panharmonicon's nice. Bootlegger Stash is in there.
Yeah. Conjurer's Closet, what's that there for?
Exile target creature you control, then return that card to the battlefield under your control.
Maybe to flicker. Obviously
flicker,
to
like,
flicker, but like...
Not flicker, things that enter and give you counters. Counter
I
energy.
guess, yeah.
Right? I mean, there's definitely a lot of things in here that are like, when it enters the battlefield, get energy,
yeah,
right?
That's fair.
And so that's such a good card for this.
Can you... Rules question.
Uh-huh.
Can you tap Pia to crew one of her constructs, flicker her, then tap her again to crew her? No, because she exiles and then ETBs.
Correct. You can't retap that turn. I think. Hold on. Crew, MTG. I don't think crew is a tap. Like, I don't think it requires...
You get... The crewing is what's tapping it, right? It's not the creature taps
Correct.
itself.
Crew taps the creature.
Yeah, so you can do that.
Yeah,
then.
you can.
Yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah, so you can have her crew one vehicle,
mm-hmm.
flicker her, and have her crew another vehicle. How do I drive 2 cars?
A closet.
Hey, Pia, that's a sweet car you got there. Walk into our closet. Surprise, it's another car.
The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
I guess.
But it's... There's a joke in there somewhere, but I'm not going to waste time thinking of it.
Yeah, we're moving on.
With the power of editing, it would be in here right now.
Just make like...
Yeah, and then record over.
I think this is a 7 for... It's your run of the mill,
right? Yeah, like it's
your run of the mill. Other than the new stuff, it's your run of the mill rocks, and I mean, Panharmonicon is nice. Again, it's the same thing we say with the creatures. There's a couple cards in here that are carrying the whole weight. Yeah, everything else is fine. Sure, Commander Sphere. Wow, very hot take.
Daring today, aren't we?
Yeah, pretty much. All right. But they do have Thopter Spy Network, Tim. So that's in there.
That's not a bad card.
It's not a bad card.
Is that the one that wins?
No,
that's Thopter Assembly or something like that.
I don't remember the name of that one.
I forget which one.
All right, getting into the lands. Oh, how do we grill it?
I mean, the lands are always bad, right? Like,
I'm out. There's one land in here, Academy Ruins, that kind of carries the entire deck. Academy Ruins and Treasure Vault.
Okay.
So, Academy Ruins, legendary land, tap, add colorless, 1 in a blue, tap, put an artifact card from your graveyard on top of your library. I mean, Zane's saying it. That's probably one of the best reprints in this deck. Yeah. Easily.
That's fair.
Right. Treasure Vault, I really like Treasure Vault. I think that's just a really good card. It goes off really hard in my Carmen deck, because that's all sacrifice, right? Any kind of thing that pays your... anywhere you have the Bats of Mordor, or what are they called?
Oh yeah, the crap.
Mirkwood Bats.
Mirkwood Bats.
Yeah,
thank you.
Mirkwood Bats. That's just a really good card in that. Anything that makes treasure and sacrifices treasure and lets you get like lands back from the battlefield, it's huge.
What's your Carmen deck?
What's that? Carmen? You have not played that deck? It's a sacrifice deck.
Sacrifice deck. Okay.
Did you not? I know you made. We made an episode on it.
We probably did. I just don't remember it.
Oh God,
Chris, we've made a bajillion episodes.
I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
Like 120, 25, maybe.
That's been way more than that.
Maybe. What do you think lands?
With those two, you think no? This is a 7. Is like this is your run of the mill.
Okay, was this from Eldraine?
Yeah. Thank you.
I do think though that they could have put some better of the dual lands, like put in not a shock land, but put in the commander. This is literally a commander deck, a 3-color commander deck. Why can they not put in the more than 2 opponents color deck, like card?
Yeah.
I forget what they're called, but why doesn't this have a training grounds or something like that?
Yeah.
Like if it's a commander deck, put in the commander land.
Yeah. But no, then they wouldn't have room for Evolving Wilds again for the 8 floppity jillionth time.
Oh, it is in here.
Yeah.
That's true. Wow. The price has really shot up on Evolving Wilds. 15 cents.
Oh my god.
Big money.
I bet, is that still the one with the most, like, reprints?
Yeah. And they're just going to keep it going.
Yeah, just keep continuous.
Just keep it going. I mean, granted, it's a very good card for a budget deck.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. All right, out-of-the-box playability. I think this is going to pop off.
I think this is Eldraine at least.
I agree. I think for introducing green may have been a mistake with energy again.
But, like, in a way that it's, like, it's going to break it. It's a good thing.
Oh, it's good. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
a mistake because it's good.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think it's Eldraine counters, not difficult to understand for, like, a new player.
Yeah.
It's counters, right? And most of the time you're just paying counters to do additional things. It's not difficult to figure out.
Can you count?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Bump it down.
Ooh, all right, 7. Wait, what's more than 7?
At least 5.
Smart. You're... oh, we're stupid. But I really think with this kit, what they've came up with here, it's not flashy, but what's going to happen is it's just going to cook. It's just going to hum.
Oh, yeah,
This deck is just going to move along fine. If you get behind, you have enough board wipes to clear and reset.
One
energy doesn't go
act.
away. You know, yeah, one blasphemous act takes you out. One chain lightning, whatever it was, takes you out.
Chain reaction.
Chain reaction. Thank you. I think it's just going to cook.
No, I think it's good. I think it's really good.
Fun factor?
This is always the most subjective. I think I personally would probably put it at a 7. I think it'll be fun to do the pop-off once, and then I'll be like, okay, I did it, and then kind of, like, move off of it. You know, like, I did what I needed to do in one game.
I feel like out of the box, I agree. I think in general, though, like, if I got to tinker with this deck, it would be a lot of fun. This is a I want to try stuff deck.
That's fair.
Right? Because we've always basically said energy's not there. Right?
Yeah.
But could this be the deck that we play with to see if energy is there?
I feel like, for me, energy is like, okay, it's alternate casting cost. Cool. I have so many of those decks already, right? This is just now, it's energy counters instead of life and sacrificing. And like, it's not bad by any means, but in terms of, like, my interest level, I think I would play it once and kind of get bored of it.
Sure. I guess that's fair.
Mm-hmm. And again, very subjective. People could really like... If you like energy counters already, this is great, right? I think this is really good for people who have that drive, or if energy counters even if you don't have a deck that does energy counters and you were thinking about it, this is probably a good one to start with.
Yeah, I agree. This is the worst energy precon of the 3 released, in his opinion.
I feel like that's so Zane.
That's a hot take.
For us to be like, we think this is good, it's great, and Zane's just in the chat, it sucks.
God, these 2 idiots. Yeah. This is why we're casual.
Yeah, that's right. Zane's CEDH.
All right.
I didn't say that. You kind of did.
It's in the chat.
It's in the chat.
It's in the chat. It's pretty proven.
Chat, clip that.
That's our mod.
That's true.
All right, let's move on to the next deck. Overall, this is a 7, I think. I am chat.
That is true.
Overall, I think this is a 7.
Yeah.
All right. Moving on to the deck, which I really think Mr. Tim is going to like way more, which is partially why we did the other one first.
Oh.
Yes. The commander is Temet Noctamoon's Will. While you're looking it up, the deck is called Eternal Might.
I can already tell I'm going to like it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm putting it up on screen. Temet Noctamoon's Will, 2 white, blue, black for a 4/4 zombie wizard with vigilance and menace. Whenever you attack, draw a card, then discard a card. Whenever you draw a card, zombies you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Holy balls! I found my alternate zombie commander. Like,
this is such a U card.
Him and Verena are gonna play so well off each other.
You're gonna cook.
Yeah.
This has nothing to do with vehicles.
Whenever you attack, draw a card, then discard a card. So then you make a zombie, and then Verena triggers off of all of the zombies you have attacking. So if you had any from last round that are attacking now, you then tap them, draw, and discard. The only thing that is holding
You're going to
these
make them huge, and they can't attack.
Yeah, and they can't do anything.
What you could do, theoretically, is tap everything except for one, and then it attacks. Like, you could make Temnit huge. He's a zombie.
No. So the way Verena works, unless I'm misremembering, because I don't have it up in front of me right now, is she says after attacking, whenever you're however many
after attack.
Yeah, so however many zombies you attacked with, draw that many cards, then discard that many cards.
Well, actually, no. So this actually matters because it would happen before combat damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Attack,
you would get the +1/+1 because all that card draw is going to buff up the zombies you chose to attack with.
Yeah.
So they're just humming with each other, you know?
This is great.
Yeah.
Right? So yeah, you have her on the battlefield, you have him on the battlefield.
Yeah.
You have 5 zombies. Right? Whenever you attack with one or more zombies, you attack with them all.
Yeah.
You get to dump your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Right? You draw that many cards and then discard that many cards, right? Whatever you drew, everything gets pumped up by that much before combat damage.
Yeah. So you are... Verena's whole thing is you're attacking with tiny zombies, like 2/2s. So, like, in numbers, you know, like strength in numbers kind of thing. This is, like, you're pumping them up, but it's basically... what's the green card?
Craterhoof?
Craterhoof. Because that's like you're pumping up by how many zombies you have attacking.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. That's so strong together.
It sure is.
Is Verena in the deck?
No.
Okay. That might be good. That's a little too much synergy, if you know what I mean.
Too much synergy. That is a really fun card.
Yeah,
the juice. Verena has jumped up in price over $10 now.
Dude,
probably because of this deck.
My only question is, who do you have as the commander? And I think the answer is... The answer, I think, is going to be a little trivial, but probably Verena, because she's just cheaper. By 1 mana.
By 1 mana? Yeah, I think Verena. Because she's going to get you the card draw.
Yes.
He's letting you draw 1. She's going to get you way more card draw.
That's fair.
Exactly.
Look, Zane's just like 30 seconds behind us.
God, get it together. I'm looking for the alternate commander. Oh, there he is. Okay, he's got an alternate cast. That's why he's interesting. Faster.
You find him fatter?
Fatter?
Wow. He's not.
Wow.
He's embalmed.
He's a zombie Zane.
Yeah, he's a zombie. He's embalmed, man.
All right, I'm gonna read up the alternate. He's Hashaton.
Let me pull him up.
Scarab's Fist.
How do you spell?
A. Hashaton. He's right there.
Yeah. Ooh, the Scarab's Fist. I like that.
He's pretty cool looking.
Yeah.
He is white-black for a 1/3 zombie wizard. Whenever you discard a creature card, you may pay 2 and a blue. If you do, create a tapped token that's a copy of that card, except it's a 4/4 black zombie.
My brother in Christ.
Also, wait, hold on. This is alternate commander. What are we ranked? What do we rank him?
I think face commander is Eldraine.
I agree. I think he's good. Verena's better.
Yeah.
Right, but he's also very, very good.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, he's so good.
Hashaton. What are they thinking?
My brother in Christ. He is so good. This is the first time I felt excited about a precon in a very long time.
What are they doing?
They're doing good things, man. Zane says alt commander is CEDH. Zane's right. He's CEDH, man. He is what I've wanted out of... So, I if you remember, Wilhelt. Mm-hmm. We talked about him, and we were like, the one thing holding him back is that he was just making a static zombie that did not, like, create another, like, a zombie of that card. This guy actually did take down a CEDH tournament over the weekend. He's so good, man. He is bonkers. I love him so much. And the only thing is, once more, would you put him at the helm of your Esper?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Correct. Thank you for it. Yeah.
Yeah. Verena has nothing on this guy. Verena takes the back seat.
The only thing is, Verena lets you discard all of those cards.
Just draw more than one. Draw more than to go above your hand size.
Sure. The only thing is that, like, it's Esper.
He says mana doesn't matter anymore.
What do you mean mana doesn't matter anymore?
Any of your zombies, who cares what they cost?
But you still have to pay 2 and a blue.
Yeah, you know how many zombies that are good that have, like...
Verena, you're drawing... Like, say you have 10 zombies out. You're drawing 10 cards and discarding 10 cards. Sure. You're not going to cast all of them.
Sure, but you can get a bunch of them.
You can get a bunch of them, and you get to pick the best ones.
Yeah.
The spiciest ones.
Yeah. I mean, it does downgrade. It says it's a separate deck entirely. I would still... If it's in the Verena deck, it becomes the face.
I would still put Verena in that deck, right? Like...
Yeah.
Separate from the Precon, I agree. But, like, if you have a Verena deck, there's no reason not to include him and the other commander in it immediately.
Absolutely.
Which I think I'm guns to do.
You're going to buy this deck just for the 2 face cards?
Kinda.
I mean, this guy is bonkers. Hashiton, Scarab's Fist. I mean,
he's CDH.
I don't see... He's $9 as the alternate commander.
Sure,
Like, like when the decks are out, right?
Yeah.
Like, Temet is 3. Okay, so like obviously people are already valuing him very high. I don't
3
think
times more.
3 times more valuable. Therefore, he is a CEDH 3.
I'm buying this just to tear out the good stuff.
Well, let us get there, Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan.
Ryan, let us get there.
Oh my god.
All right, let's talk new cards. I mean, okay, CEDH for Hashiton.
Yeah, absolutely.
In terms of an alternate commander, this is the one.
He's broken.
I wouldn't say broken, but he sure is strong.
Isn't that the whole point of CEDH, is that it's broken?
Maybe.
Yeah.
If it said any card, if it's because it does say creature card, it's a little balanced.
Well, yeah, I mean, I guess you're not going to be making zombies of, like...
Aetherflux.
Yeah.
You know, like Darksteel
your artifacts
Forge.
and yeah.
All right, let's talk new cards.
I'm excited like Tim let me thrive. Now's our chance, Ryan.
I'm excited like Tim. All right, let's talk a little bit about some of the new cards in here. Oh God, why? Lost Monarch of Ifnir.
Ooh.
3 and a black for a 4/4 zombie noble. It has Afflict 3, which means whenever this creature becomes blocked, defending player loses 3 life. Yeah, block that account. Unyieldy airlock.
I can't from here. You gotta do it from Twitch. We got another bot. Did we ever give Zane bot or mod powers? Zane can also block him. Chat, block that guy.
Banned.
Cool.
Oh no, I unbanned him. Banned.
Why'd you unban him?
I don't know. All right. Afflict 3. Other zombies you control have Afflict 3. At the beginning of your second main phase, if a player was dealt combat damage by a zombie this turn, mill 3 cards, then you may return a creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
Ooh.
What the heck?
I like that. That's good in self-mill decks. That's good in zombie decks. That's good
Afflict is huge.
Afflict is... Afflict.
Afflict is awesome, and especially when you have a horde of zombies, you've just made all of your decaying zombies matter.
Yeah, true.
Right? So it's a damned if you do, damned if you don't. You can either take the 2 damage from the combat, or the 3 damage from blocking it.
Does Afflict count as combat damage?
No. No, player loses life.
Yeah, so like you could still take the 3 damage, block it, then they don't get the trigger from that. But you're right, damned if you do, damned if you don't, because you're still taking.
You're either taking
damage.
2 or 3.
You're probably taking the 3 though, if I'm being honest. That just is so much better.
I guess.
Unless this person isn't running something that doesn't love to mill cards into their own graveyard.
I'm more focused on the Afflict. The mill is whatever.
Oh, you think the Afflict... Oh, I guess because it gives everything else Afflict. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That's what I mean. You have like 10 zombies, and you attack with 10 zombies.
Look, Chris, you know me. I'm thinking about how this is going to break Sir Conrad.
Whatever. Another new card is Prophet of the Scarab. 4 and a blue for a 3/4 zombie wizard. Vigilance. When this creature enters, draw cards equal to the number of zombie cards you control, or the number of zombie cards in your graveyard, whichever is greater.
That's just okay. That's like not that great.
Why do zombies get so much love? Like,
Zombies is like one of the most well-represented tribes or kindreds.
I get it, but like, there's so many freaking zombies. Why do we have so many zombies?
No, but that's what I'm saying is like, and it's getting this kind of love still.
What the hell? Where's the squirrels?
Oh my god.
What we need Kavu kindred.
I would be okay with that.
Right? Why do zombies always get so much? I get it. Obviously, humans are the number one. Right?
Yeah, sure.
But like,
sure.
zombies are a close second, and they
Because
have
those are
so
undead
many.
humans.
Honestly, not really. This one is a zombie. Okay, Noble is probably human, but then we have a zombie bird and a zombie wizard. Okay, the wizard's a human, right? Whatever. Okay.
Chris, just get with the times, man. Zombies are in. Zombies are hot.
This is ridiculous.
I want some zombies. Zombies, it's gonna be.
Just so many different ways to go infinite with zombies, and they're just making it even more. What is this? On Wings of Gold, 3 and a white for an enchantment. Creatures you control that are zombies and or tokens get +1/+1 and have flying.
Zombies and or tokens. So it just gives all your tokens, no matter what.
Flying.
+1/+1.
And flying.
That's amazing.
And then it also has, whenever one or more cards leave your graveyard, create a 1/1 white zombie creature token. But Juka Bog yourself. It's cards. Yeah, nothing says flying like covering your stuff in gold. Yeah, that seems efficient.
Gold is very aerodynamic. It's very light in terms of density for metal.
No!
What do you mean, no?
No! What are you, covering everything in gold leaf?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's safe to say new cards. At least Eldraine.
I have to agree.
Yeah.
These are all insane.
Yeah.
Right? You now have, hold on, what is this land? You now have Swarm Yard for goddamn zombies. This is not fair. This isn't right. A Cursed Doom Yard. A land, tap to add colorless, 2 and a tap, regenerate target shade, skeleton, specter, spirit, vampire, wraith, or zombie.
That's that's multifaceted, right? Like, that's not just...
Really balanced the kindreds on that one, didn't they? Because we all know Shade Tribal is a big thing. Skeleton Kindred is very popular, Tim.
Chris, I didn't realize you were going to get this heated over zombies.
I did the same thing the last time we do zombies. Zombies get so much love.
Yeah, they do.
They get so much love.
They sure
like,
do.
the squirrels had one good land. Okay, cool. Swarm Yard, they can regenerate. Nah, zombies get it.
It makes more sense for zombies to regenerate than squirrels.
You don't get it. That's why it's called a Swarm Yard. You just make more squirrels.
And this is a Dune Yard.
Zombies have 3 total precons? Sure, Zane, if you want to fact check this podcast.
They have 3 total precons. Verena, I think, was a precon.
But also, all sets have zombies
I was
in
gonna
it,
say, but
right?
they
Yeah,
get
sure,
a lot of
there's-
love just in general.
Yeah, they get so many cards, right? Like, basically all of Midnight Hunt was zombies.
Well, okay. It was not. It was like a third of Midnight Hunt was zombies.
Jesus Christ.
The other 2 were vampires and werewolves, Chris.
Yeah, and then the second set was one was vampires and zombies. The second one was werewolves and zombies. You know what?
Yeah.
Dominaria, zombies. Immuncat, zombies. I'm surprised that Aetherdrift is full of zombies.
Well, because it went back to Amonkhet.
Not enough furries for Chris. That's right, I need my squirrels.
Oh my god, I know. He's gonna be butthurt about anytime there's not squirrels. He's like, oh, why are Kavus getting love before squirrels? He's never gonna be happy.
Why are Kavus getting love? I need... I want my cute frog tribal. Cute frog kindred. I keep saying tribal.
Yeah, I know, me too. Okay, let's just call it what it is, though. It's a good deck.
God,
Or it's good.
It's new good cards for zombies.
Yeah.
This is from Eldraine.
Yeah.
I'm just typing it angrily now. This is the hardest I've ever hit Control-C and Control-V. Just absolutely messed up. You can see I'm watching the stream. I'm mad.
You're shaking the camera.
I have to. I have to because of my anger.
Yeah.
Okay, reprints. Cryptbreaker.
I
Is
hope
that a
they're
new one?
all so good.
Was that a new one?
Hey,
No,
Chris,
that's a reprint. Cryptbreaker.
is the Scarab God in here?
He is! Why not? Right?
Yeah, exactly.
Why wouldn't they put Scarab God in here? Crypt Breaker. That's a reprint. One black for a 1/1 zombie. 1 in a black tap. Discard a card. Create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Tap 3 untapped zombies. You draw a card and you lose 1 life. Obviously a very good card. Grave Crawler is in here, because why not? Let's just put on all of the good cards. Actually, it's really not that good on zombies.
I mean, I was like, Gravecrawler
Fleshbag Marauder is in there.
That's fine. That's not even a zombie.
Yes, it is.
I thought it was a horror.
It's a zombie warrior.
A zombie. Oh, I
you don't even have one of the types right.
Yeah, I could have sworn it was a horror.
You might be thinking of Plaguecrafter, maybe?
Well, that's a human, I'm pretty sure.
Is Midnight Reaper is a good reprint.
Is there Sir Conrad?
There is not a Sir Conrad.
Crap deck.
Archfiend of Ifnir is in here, which is a really good card.
It's good, but like, is it? I feel like that's just a good include in a black deck. It doesn't really add much for the zombie kindred. Or am I thinking of it different?
Interesting.
What?
This is kind of funny. They're reprinting Zombie Master.
Oh?
It's a card that was from Alpha.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm going to pull that up. But you said Zombie Master?
Yeah. It got reprinted in 4th, 5th, 6th, Revived, Unlimited. But the most recent time it came out, I guess, was Mystery Booster Masters Edition 4.
Okay.
There was a secret layer with it. But, like, it hasn't been in like, an official release since, like, 6th edition.
So, 1 black. In case anybody doesn't know, it's 1 black for a 2/3 zombie. Other zombie creatures have Swamp Walk. And other zombies have pay a black, regenerate this permanent.
Such a good card. Yep.
Yep.
This is one of those instances of Alpha where they got it right.
That's so true. That and Black Lotus.
I mean, like, well, creatures from Alpha are, like, garbage.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I mean? Like, Hurloon Minotaur is the strongest creature. It's a 3/4 for 17, right?
Is
That's
it
sarcasm?
Oh, okay.
But
Like,
it's
I didn't know.
it's a vanilla 3/4 for 5. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It does not pass the bear test.
No. Well, not a lot of things in Alpha did.
No. But that's a fun reprint.
That's a lot of things for something from Alpha. That's a lot of text.
It has a lot of reminder text. So it itself doesn't have a lot of text.
But I feel like even if you take out all the reminder text, that's like 3 lines of it doing something on a creature.
Have you ever seen Chains of Mephistopheles?
Is that a creature?
No.
Well, that's my point.
There's creatures that have a decent amount of text.
I guess that's fair. I mean, if this were printed
All right,
today, it would be a legend.
Chains of Mephistopheles.
No, we've read this out before.
You sure? You want to read it again?
Not really.
Every time. All right, Tim, tell me what happens.
Okay.
If I have to deal with zombie deck, you're gonna tell me what Chains of Mephistopheles does.
Off the top of my head, I can't do that.
I'll read it to you.
Okay.
Every time a player draws a card, that player must first discard a card from his or her hand. If there are no cards in player's hand, take top card from library and place it in the graveyard instead of drawing. This enchantment does not apply to the first card drawn by a player during that draw phase.
Okay. So, not in your draw step. Before you go to draw, like, you would then discard a card. If you can't discard a card, you put a card from the top of your deck into your
You're just
graveyard.
rereading the card!
What do you want from me? I'm not reading it! You're just mad that I got it right!
Anyway, but also that's from Legends.
Oh, from Legends? Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright. Creature reprints. Let's continue on. Corpse Augur is fun.
It's not bad, yeah.
It's not bad. Archfiend of Ifnir, I think, is a really good card. God Eternal Oketra is getting reprinted.
That's a great card.
God.
This is a really good deck.
This is this is from Eldraine for reprints.
Yeah.
What's this from Eldraine? Creature reprints. These are all bonkers. Scarab God, Rot Hulk. Is that a new one?
Grave Titan's not bad either, honestly.
Magic Game Night was when this was printed? Okay, Rot Hulk. It's an $8 card. What is this? 5 black for a 5/5 zombie. I feel like we've said this exact thing about this card before, where every time a zombie deck comes up, we're like, what the hell is that?
Probably, yeah.
Right. 5 black for a 5/5 zombie. Menace. When this creature enters, return up to X target zombie cards from your graveyard to the battlefield, where X is the number of opponents you have. It's a Sun Titan.
Yeah, but in black. And a zombie.
I mean, it is 7 mana.
What's Sun Titan? I think Sun Titan is
6.
7. 6, okay.
This is from Eldraine.
Yeah, it's Eldraine.
This is insane.
Yeah.
Did they say, like, yo, cars? You know what's so cool about cars? Zombies. Forget about the gas that we get to put in them. Energy. Let's make zombies. There isn't a single dang vehicle in this whole deck.
Is there
and the
not?
set is about cars.
What are zombies if not cars for souls? Somebody put that on a shirt.
Explain?
Ka-chow.
Are you saying that all of the cars from the Cars movie franchise are zombies?
I'm not saying that, Chris. I am saying all zombies are cars.
I want a casual commander shirt that's a zombie and it just says ka-chow.
It's just the scarab god and like ka-chow.
Ka-chow. Please convince our art department to make this shirt.
I don't think that'll be hard to convince.
It does just a random zombie.
Oh,
Doesn't
okay.
need to be scarab god, just this random zombie that just says ka-chow.
Wayne Gretzky, Michael Scott.
God damn it. Oh, God. All right, hopefully the instants and sorcery suck.
Yo, my favorite one's in there. Damn!
Oh, they do have Damn, which is a great card.
Yeah.
Swords to Plowshares, obviously they had to put
That's
it in.
good. D-Spark's not bad.
D-Spark is good. Commence the End Game is really good. They put 2. I'm going to give this a 7.
Yeah.
Because they put 2 of the dual lands. Or the dual instants.
Yeah. They're not bad, though. They're not good. That one actually is bad. Dusk and Dawn.
It's pretty crappy.
Yeah. It's just expensive.
I mean, this is a murder spell with extra steps.
Sure.
Pull from Tomorrow is fun. Dread Summons. I mean, it's a very low count. Obviously, you're more interested in the creatures.
Yeah, it's only 8.
Yeah. I'm going to say this. Okay, this is a 7.
Yes.
Artifact, Enchantment, reprints. Soul Ring, Signet, Dimir Signet, Orzhov Signet, Talisman.
It's just rocks. And
It's literally just rocks.
Monuments.
Well, Maskwood Nexus is good.
Oh, that's not bad, yeah.
Is that a new one? No, this is from Innistrad Midnight Hunt.
I was going to say, Crowded Crypt I've heard of it.
Crowded Crypt, 2 and a black for an artifact, tap, add black. Whenever a creature you control dies, put a corpse counter on this artifact. 4 black, tap, sack it. Create a 2/2 black zombie creature token with Decayed for each corpse counter on this artifact.
That's not bad.
That's not bad for a rock. It's a good way to, like, hopefully close out a game.
Yeah. Alright, enchantments.
Enchantments, Dreadhorde Invasion, Renewed Solidarity. Did we miss this one?
That might be new?
This is a new one. Okay,
okay.
so we missed this one. 2 and a white for an enchantment. As this enchantment enters, choose a creature type.
Humans.
Creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+0. At the beginning of your end step, for each token you control of the chosen type that entered this turn, create a token that's a copy of it.
Yo. That's so good. You just make so many stupid zombies, and then you make the same zombies.
Okay. I think it's important to note that this doesn't necessarily have to be a zombie. It says, name a creature type.
Sure.
So I could put this in cat dog.
I'm not sorry, but I'm in the lens of this deck.
This card makes me less mad because it's not zombies.
It's not zombie specific.
They needed a way to put this card in a deck, and so they picked the zombie deck.
Yeah, but to be fair, it's still really good for zombies. Because
Yes.
what are you doing on
Making a lot of zombies.
And then you just get to make them more zombies.
you just make it more.
You tap out with all your zombies, and then you get your entire army back.
Well, no. That's a copy of it.
Well, sorry, but the whole point is like you're generating all these zombies.
You can't make a copy of a token that doesn't exist anymore. This doesn't remember the creatures that entered, I don't think. Like, if the creature enters and dies that turn...
Sure. Like, yeah, I'm sorry. They have to then survive, right?
Yeah, they have to survive to your end step.
But you are, like, regenerating blockers and stuff.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you make one token, now you have two.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. It's doubling season for... It's once a turn doubling season? Not really.
It's...
Because they still have to survive the
they have
phases.
to get to end
They
steps.
have to get to end step.
So,
but still, like,
it's a little more balanced, but it's still really good because even if you're just generating a lot of tokens and maybe not even swinging, you're just doubling what you're gonna have for next turn.
Stupid.
It's so good.
I mean, it's a really good card.
It's good, like you said, for all kindred. So like,
yes.
Honestly, that one carrying it.
Well, that's a new card. That doesn't count.
Oh, you're right.
That's a new card, which we've already said is very good.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot it was new.
Right. I mean, the enchantments are kind of meh. Right.
Yeah.
Dreadhorde Invasion, which is really good.
That's pretty good, yeah.
And
it's a majestic
precon. Yeah, cast out. I mean, I would say this is a 7 for reprints. You're getting all of your rocks. Esper, you need rocks in Esper.
Yeah.
Right? You don't have the ramp. All right, lands. Lands kind of suck, to be honest with you.
I mean, but Accursed Duneyard is in it.
Oh god, no, it's good. Unholy Grotto.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if we already said that Academy Ruins makes it Eldraine.
Yeah.
Then Unholy Grotto makes this Eldraine.
And technically that land that you said is really good is in the lands.
Oh, sure.
So.
Oh yeah, Cursed Duneyard.
Yeah, Grotto big reprint. Yep.
I almost missed it. I was like, oh, there's no good lands, and then I slightly scrolled the window down, and there it was, and I got mad. God, his first printing was Onslaught. Wow.
Oh, it's such a good card.
I mean, it's got to be, was this from Eldraine for the lands? This is what I'd like to see, right?
We want more of this.
We want more of this. We want more. If they're going to do a Kindred type of deck, we want to see the lands for that type of Kindred.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I feel like they've been doing that.
They're getting better.
They're getting better. There's still sometimes that they just completely miss it, probably on purpose, but like...
Yeah. But like I said, if they put in one of the dual color lands, like the commander color lands, we would see EDH.
Yeah, immediately,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Immediately. Out of the box playability, fucking CEDH.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't even care. This is insane.
Yeah, it's really strong. How do you feel about the ease of play, though?
It's not hard. You tap and swing. it's zombies.
The
only complexity, Tim, is what do I do with all of my zombies?
Hear me out.
There's no hear me out.
Oh my god. Hear me out.
Go ahead.
I think it's a lot to keep track of for a new player. I think you're going to be overwhelmed. Like, an entirely new player, I probably wouldn't give them this deck.
I think the premise of the deck is easy.
Sure.
The premise is easy. The problem is it's going to be so easy to get to the point where there's too many triggers.
Yeah, exactly.
So
it plays too well.
CEDH unless you're dumb.
Yeah,
that's her rating.
I like that, yeah.
CEDH unless you're dumb.
No, that's good.
Fun factor, CEDH for Tim.
Because Tim's not dumb.
Because Tim and dummies.
No, not dummies. Smarties.
No, dummies. Right? So it's this, we have to, it's going to play off each other. It's going to be easy for you to play, but also you're dumb.
All right.
It's going to be fun.
You're just mad.
Yes. What I know is going to happen is you're going to miss triggers.
Absolutely. Chris, I miss triggers when I have like one trigger.
That's what I mean. That's why it's Tim and dummies. You're going to have so much fun playing this deck.
It doesn't even matter how many triggers I miss because there's so many good triggers.
You're going to be sitting there humming, making my way downtown, walking fast,
fast and I'm home.
Just playing triggers. Just playing zombies. I'm going to go fucking Tim. There's 18 zombies on your board. What are you going to do with them? Swing!
Tim, there's all these things you could do. Swing!
Draw! My 1/1 zombies are now 2/2s.
They'd be 18/18s, Chris.
Only with Varina.
Oh, true, yeah.
Now, here's your question. Are you buying this precon to then meld Varina in it together? Or are you gonna have 2 zombie decks?
No, I think I will meld them together. I think there's a decent amount in this deck that I want to pull from it and replace. And I don't know if you remember or not, but my Verena deck was actually like one of the decks I was building back when I was like, I'm going to only build budget decks.
Yeah, I know Verena didn't have the most efficient cards.
She didn't. But she still worked because I think Verena is just a very efficient commander.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I'm going to meld.
Okay. I mean, this is the one to do it with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Like,
yeah.
This is the one to do it with. Full stop.
Yeah. If nothing else, just those 2 commanders are going in there. Like,
you're gonna put more in there.
Yeah.
You're gonna put more in there.
Yeah.
Overall, was this from Eldraine?
Yes, it was.
I mean, literally the things holding it back are things that you're not going to care about.
Things I don't give a shit
right?
about.
But as a deck overall,
yes. Yeah, no,
they were so close on CEDH with this one.
It's a high Eldraine.
It's a high Eldraine.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, I hate zombies. I'm sorry. I think with Walking Dead and all of the other zombies and the prevalence of zombies are in Game of Thrones, zombies are in Walking Dead, zombies are in literally everything.
Yeah.
I'm tired of zombies.
That's fair. I get that because zombies are not like something that you think is fun and cool.
I think zombies are cool.
Yeah.
I think zombies are just oversaturated.
That's how I felt after they made
my
one
4-year-old
squirrel
son
deck.
knows what a zombie is.
He also knows what a squirrel is, Chris. Bad example.
We see squirrels. Squirrels are a real thing, Timothy.
And zombies aren't, Chris?
Yes. I'm not out there introducing Finn to cordyceps.
Well, you could. It's apparently an Eastern medicine.
Cordyceps?
Yeah, genuinely.
The fungus that controls your mind.
Well, okay, it doesn't control your mind.
Yeah, it doesn't, because my brain is too smart.
You need a lot of cordyceps to fill that noggin, dude. Like, you need Chris is immune by volume.
By nature. I'm immune by volume. Cordyceps is gonna see me and just go, fuck that. Oh, God. It's fine.
I'm not filling that head. Like,
there's too much head there. Oh, God. Anyway, overall, I mean, energy's fine, but this zombie deck is just, it's bonkers.
So good.
It's
yeah.
bonkers. I feel like they always hit with zombies.
Yeah.
Maybe that's my frustration too. Is,
yeah.
they'll put out they'll put out a graveyard deck, right? This one, Endless Punishment, or whatever it was, Death Toll.
Yeah.
With Winter, where it's like, cool, graveyard shenanigans, and it sucks.
Yep.
And then they come out with zombies, which is basically, they're like, all right, we really screwed up the last ones. Zombies, right? And it always slaps. And it's bothering me because of that dichotomy of me like being like, I'm tired of zombies. These zombies are cool. And it makes me mad.
That's fair. You're just mad that they keep getting you.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm mad they continue to make good zombies.
Yeah. I get it. Kindred fatigue is a real thing, right? Like, if they overplay, I get it, not liking it. I just have a higher tolerance for it because I like the playstyle. And to be fair, to Zane's point, this is the first zombie precon that I liked. The other precons that they came out with were fine. They were okay.
Oh, like the decayed ones?
Yeah.
But it's not just that it's the precons, right? It's the fact that they get the precons and they're extremely prevalent in all other products.
Yeah. They're usually prevalent in a set, and then now they made this precon that's just like, hey guys, you got everything.
What a good deck.
It's so good.
What a good deck.
Yeah.
Anyway. All right.
We need to end on a happy note for Chris.
Okay.
I don't know what to do for you, buddy.
I'm just gonna cry. All right, we're gonna have our 5-minute Shatterpoint moment now.
Oh God. Are you talking about Shatterpoint?
I need this.
Okay, talk about Shatterpoint.
Cool. I don't know what to talk about.
I was gonna say, like, is there something to?
I mean, we did actually get announcements, or recently there were leaks that we're getting a bunch of Rogue One boxes.
Did your Kit Fisto thing come in yet?
No, I got Kiadi Mundi. Kit Fisto is not out yet.
Gotcha. Okay.
But interestingly, they're taking their time spoiling or unveiling what Kit Fisto's abilities are actually going to be. I don't know why they're taking their time.
You've been talking about him for a bit now.
So, like, he's on the product page.
Yeah.
But they haven't spoiled his abilities or his box's abilities yet. Usually they'll do it like a month to a month and a half before.
Oh, and like
and they haven't yet.
Do you know like when they're planning on coming out?
March.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it's next month.
Oh, yeah. But at like end of March, that still could be like a month away.
Sure. I think it's hold on, let me go to the store. Because they've talked about it, they've unveiled it, right? They've said the box is coming. Their background image is the Kit Fisto box.
Yeah.
But radio silence on what this box actually does.
Yeah.
So either that means two things. Number one, it sucks, and they want to drive up hype before they unveil what it actually does.
Yeah.
Or two, they're lazy.
Could be both.
Could be both. I think the date, but Kiadi Mundi did just come out, and he is a really, really cool box.
Okay.
Let's see. By the way, I played again over the weekend and won. You are still.
I was talking with Rob about it today.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, because he was in, so we went and got just picked up some lunch together. And I was like, so does Chris make you? Oh, night Zane.
See you, Zane.
Does Chris make you play Shatterpoint?
Make you play? I ask him.
And he's like, yeah, he always beats me. And I was like, don't know what that's like.
You're such an ass.
Oh, it's all I have, Chris. I so rarely ever beat you at things.
I can't believe you still beat me.
I neither can I, frankly.
I don't make people play.
I know.
I'd like you to reword that phrasing. I don't say, hey, Rob, come to my house and play now. I message people and say, hey, are you interested in playing?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. But I was like, because he's obviously very close. So, like...
Oh, yeah, he's right by.
Yeah.
And he's actually, like, from when I first played him to when I played him, he has gotten dramatically better.
Oh, really?
Like,
that's good.
Drastically better. March 28th is when Kit Fisto comes out. So probably sometime this month we'll see it.
Yeah, probably in the next couple of weeks.
But it comes with 5 models.
Oh, okay.
It comes with Kit Fisto, Nadar Veb.
Of course, yep.
Clone Commander Phil, and Phil's clones. F-I-L. It's not Phil, like Philip.
File.
Feel.
Feel? Can I talk about something for a little bit before we sign off?
Well, we haven't even talked about Rogue One cards boxes yet.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, get it together. We've got a Andor box with Andor and K2SO and a bunch of Rebel
K2SO?
and K2SO.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
And some Rebels
and Rebel scum.
Okay. We know that we haven't really gotten the full unveil. We've got like teasers on it. We haven't gotten like the actual box art and things like that for Jyn Erso.
Okay, I don't know who that is.
The girl from Rogue One.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then her, like, the other, like, semi-squad that she makes, the Rogue One squad, so Jet Li and the other guys in that group. Mm-hmm. And then we also have a Krennic box, which is really interesting. Krennic was the bad guy.
Yeah.
He's the, I say bad guy, it's a frame of reference.
Sure.
He's the Empire guy who was in charge of Project Stardust.
Is he the one that goes, I'm the spy?
No.
Okay.
No, that is... completely different movie.
He was in both, though, wasn't he?
Krennic?
No, sorry. No,
Krennic was Ben Mendelsohn.
I'm thinking of... You're right. He was in after the downfall of the Emperor. He was in the...
Yeah, I think it's General Hux is who you're referring
yes,
to.
Yes, yeah, you're right.
Because, yeah, in the third of the new movies, he's like, I'm the spy. And the guy's like, I know. Bam!
Yeah.
But then, yeah, we have Krennic.
Okay.
He's Ben Mendelsohn, the guy with the cape from Rogue One. And then he's just got a bunch of stormtroopers with him. But that's still pretty cool.
Is Ben Mendelsohn like Jango Fett?
No, that's this guy.
I don't know who that is.
Really? Did you ever see Ready Player One?
No.
Okay. Did you watch...
It says Game of Thrones. Who was he on Game of Thrones?
Where do you see that?
When you were in the Google bar.
I don't think he's in Game of Thrones.
Oh, okay.
Let's go to his filmography. Where's his filmography?
It was under personal life. Oh, that was.
He's been in a lot. Oh, he was in Dark Knight Rises.
Okay.
Rogue One. Orson Krennic.
Okay.
Did you watch Spider-Man: Far From Home or Captain Marvel?
Far From Home, yes.
He's Talos. He was the Skrull, like the main Skrull, the one with the lisp.
Oh, okay.
That's Ben Mendelsohn.
Okay.
I don't think he was in Game of Thrones.
Then why was the first thing, like, if you go back to Google?
I'm looking it up.
Well, it was top of Google.
Huh?
Go to the end. Like type out his full name. It said Game of Thrones. Oh my god.
All right, Tim, tell us something good about your life.
Civ 7 comes out tonight.
Oh yeah?
Well,
and you're at my house.
I know. Like, what am I doing here? I'm stoked. Civ 7 is like one of those games that I love playing, but I'm like dog shit at.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, like, so I'll play with I play with Eric and Matt, and both games, they're like, I play exactly the same. It's like that meme of like, I'm hanging out, and I'm just like sitting there like bebopping, just vibing, and they're like clicking, like doing all like the micro.
Oh, I see the dude sweating.
Yeah.
Going for clicks, CPM, clicks per minute.
And I'm just like, I made another settlement. But I love it. It's so much fun. And they made some changes that I'm like pretty excited about. Like, you don't have to stick with the one civilization throughout. You don't have to take ancient Egypt to the nuclear age, right?
Oh, why
Where
not?
Cleopatra's dropping nukes on
dope.
Gandhi. So like, it's pretty cool. I'm excited about it. So I just
Cool.
wanted to talk about it a little bit.
Is that going to interfere
Yes.
with our Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough?
Well, I guess it can't, because unless you get it.
Are you going to buy it for me?
No, it's $70.
Oh god. I'm holding out for Night Rain.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna get Night Rain. That will absolutely interrupt our. If we're still playing,
we're going to
Baldur's
play
Gate.
Night Rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're absolutely going to play Night Rain.
Yeah, really the only thing up in the air about that is, are we still going to be playing Baldur's Gate consistently by the time Night Rain comes out?
Night Rain comes out in like a month and a half.
Does it really?
Pretty sure it's March.
Oh.
Night. I can't spell.
It is spelled like. Yeah, I thought it was just like generic 2025.
2025.
Yeah.
Okay. I probably saw that, which is an artist.
Pakistani singer.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, all right. I guess we can do plugs now.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for watching. If you watch this YouTube video, the recording of it, you can always go to our channel and watch more of them. I think we're just at Casual Commander on YouTube.
I think we got Casual.
I think we actually got Casual Commander. So at Casual Commander. You can find us on Twitch, where we do these live streams every Monday and Thursdays, 8:30 Eastern p.m. 8:30 p.m. Eastern.
Yep.
EDH but Casual is our Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
You can always join our Discord. Links for that can be found in our bio, on our website, everywhere.
Yep.
And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this content.
Yeah. Thank you so much for listening. If you made it this far, after Chris and I stopped yelling about zombies and squirrels and everything, so yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed. Have a good night. We love you.
And this is Casual Commander.
And this is Casual Commander, and we love you.